Kayla, you just absolutely are always looking like a picture of health. It feels like no matter what, you are ready to make weight whenever it is. You know, after we last saw you, your Ketlin fight, I know that there were some physical struggles there.
Yeah.
How did you recover? How are you physically feeling now?
Yeah, I mean, I recovered fine. You know, we're getting locked inside of a cage and trying to beat the crap out of each other. So you're gonna come away with some bumps and bruises. It's gonna happen, but I mean, I feel great. I actually feel better now at 34 probably than I did at 24. Like,
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just, I think with age comes a little bit of wisdom and taking care of yourself in a different way. You know, like when I was a kid, I mean, I joke about this, but I won the Olympics on pizza rolls and Diet Coke. Like, I just was like, I was an asshole, you know? Like, I didn't know what I was doing. And now I have a really good team around me. I eat super clean, organic, you know, like all of the like crunchy stuff that everyone makes fun of. Like me and my family, we eat like that now. So it's got me feeling really good. I take a lot of steps to ensure that I'm working, you know, I'm also focusing on recovery and like just taking good care of this body, because it's my tool and I want to do this for as long as I can.
I know you do, and I mean, what you came to the organization for is now coming to fruition. You wanted to fight for the title. Here it is against Juliana Pena. I mean, for a while we've speculated that this would somehow be happening down the road, and here it is. You know, I'm curious, before we even get into that matchup, are you glad you had a couple of fights before a championship experience in the UFC? Would you have preferred to go right into a shot at gold?
I mean, I think I would have been prepared for whatever, but, you know, God's plan, God's time. I'm grateful for the 2 fights that I had, and I feel like it's prepared me even more. You know, of course, fighting in a new weight class, fighting in a new organization, like, there are going to be bumps, or you're not going to, you know, there's going to be things that are new or different. So I'm glad that I've had the opportunity to feel all of that out, and now I'm home, you know? Now it's only a matter of time, 8 weeks.
Absolutely. I mean, you're so close to this fight with Juliana. I mean, you guys, before you were even matched up, you were at a press conference where you had different opponents.
Yeah.
And yet you were going back and forth. The press conference, you know, to promote the card in Newark, you two had some heated exchanges. I mean, this is an interesting rivalry because stylistically there's a lot to examine, but also both of you aren't scared of the microphone. I mean, what is your takeaway from her as an opponent overall?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I'm here to show what the difference between good and great is. I feel like she's a veteran of the sport. She's a, you know, Ultimate Fighter winner. She's been around for a long time. She's gritty. But we've seen her lose, and we've seen the holes in her game. And yeah, I'm here to expose it one more time, you know? I'm here to add her name to my resume.
It seems like sometimes her aggression throws off her opponents in there. Oftentimes people will do interviews with us and say, well, it's not that she does anything in particularly well, it's just the style at which she comes at you. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, maybe. Look, she's very unorthodox. She's definitely likes to brawl. I think that that's really her only chance, is to try and make it a brawl. But, you know, my fight IQ, my coaches, my team, like, we have a plan, and I'm going to go out there and implement the game plan and stick to it and be smart and become a UFC champion.
How does it feel to go 5 rounds? This one's scheduled for 5 rounds, I should say.
Again, everyone is tough until you beat them, so I'm leaving no stone unturned, but I want to win by KO, TKO, or submission. Having said that, I'm preparing for 25 hard minutes. You know, 1 round at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 exchange at a time, 1 breath at a time.
Yeah. I mean, Juliana is the next challenge in front of you. I know you take it very seriously. What would it mean to become UFC champion? I mean, after everything else in life you've accomplished.
I mean, you know, in my career, I've done some really amazing things. Like, I've been reflecting a little bit lately, I think, just maybe because I'm getting old, I don't know. And yeah, like being America's first Olympic champion, doing it, like I've won millions of dollars. Really the only reason I still do this, like I have everything I could ever want, is I want to be UFC champion. This is the last mountain to climb, I feel like, in my athletic career, and I think that makes it pretty special. I'm really looking forward to it.
As you should. You talk about your coaches at American Top Team a lot. We know Mike Brown, we know Steve Mocco, all these people that help you prepare. In terms of bodies, in terms of training partners, who stylistically are you going to bring in? Who is helping you be best prepared for whatever challenge you may face?
Yeah, I mean, that's really my coach's job. We have a lot of guys at the gym who I've been training with. This young kid, Fidel. We had another kid, Nate, Riley. I also always train with Michelle Montague. Yana, we train together a lot. There's a ton of bodies and there's a ton of people. Like, that's one of the great things about being at American Top Team is that, like, there's never a lack of bodies.
Yeah, and speaking of American Top Team, Amanda Nunes was in the audience for your press conference. She said she wants to fight again. What was your relationship with Amanda when she was at ATT? What was that like?
Yeah, it was great. You know, like, our kids went to each other's birthday parties. We trained together sometimes. You know, I have nothing bad to say about Amanda. I have no ill will or disrespect towards her. I mean, she's one of the reasons I moved to American Top Team. You know, she's the greatest of all time, and I came down here to visit and trained with her, and I said, oh, yeah, like, I need to be here where this girl is. Like, I want to be the best. I need to train with the best. And so for me, no bad ill will, you know? Like, you just have what I want. You're the greatest of all time. And for me, like, that's the highest honor I can give you, is that I want to fight you.
It makes a ton of sense. I mean, but
I guess, but not to other people. I don't know.
Were you surprised? We knew, I mean, she retired, but originally that was kind of the goal. I want to fight Amanda Nunes. I want to test myself against the GOAT. She retires. Was there surprise she retired, or surprise that she's now said, yeah, I'm coming back, I want to fight again?
I mean, I just don't spend a lot of time thinking about what other people are doing. You know, I focus on me. I focus on what I can control. Obviously, I would love to fight Amanda. First step first, I have to whoop on Juliana. But I'd welcome Amanda back with open arms. You know, that's it. But I'm not focused on anybody but me. You know, that's what I can control, and that's really ultimately my toughest opponent at the end of the day. It's me.
I don't want to put any focus on anything but you and the opportunity that you have in front of you. But how would you describe thus far your UFC experience, what you've been able to accomplish, but also just actually being in the organization?
Yeah. Amazing. Really, really amazing. And I mean that with, like, I have done a lot of things. You know, I've been on the Olympic stage. I've been in other organizations. I've kind of been around the rodeo a couple times, and I really do have nothing but good things to say about the UFC, from the people who work the transportation all the way up to the big boss himself. Like, everyone here takes extreme pride in what they do. They're excited. They're friendly. They're welcoming. Like, everyone here, they just, like, take pride in their work, and I respect that. And this is the Olympics of MMA. You know, this is the organization, and I am also grateful and honored to be a part of it, and I'm loving every minute of it.
We've loved having you here. Honestly, it's so fun.
Thanks.
Do your kids, like, do they talk to you about upcoming fights? Like, I know that they came to the last one.
They're not coming anymore.
Okay, okay, that wasn't your favorite thing.
I've decided that it's not. Because I got hit and I, like, started bleeding, and the first thing that popped in my head was like, oh my gosh, I hope my kids know I'm okay. Which is great. Like, obviously that's great. Mother instinct's kicking in, but not so great when you're in the middle of a fist fight, you know, like, focus. So they're not coming anymore, and that's okay. We're gonna go on trips, you know, they're homeschooled, so we're gonna go on trips after and have vacations and have fun. But my daughter, I think, is starting to realize it a little more. Like, her friends, like, on her softball team know that I fight, and I don't know how they know that I fight unless they saw it or she told them. So that's kind of cool. But my son has absolutely no idea. Like, he doesn't care. He could care less. He's just like, I'll fight you, Mom. You know, like, he's the one that whoops on me the most.
You know, we had a conversation, what was it, last month? And for those who weren't privy to it, it's just something that I feel like I've got to reiterate. The fact that not only are you training full time in a sport where you have to truly be selfish, you're a mom to 2 kids, and you also homeschool the 2 kids, and you called us from a softball game.
Yeah.
I mean, your commitment to everything is so astounding. Is it about scheduling? Is it about discipline? Did the Olympics teach you that? How do you do it all?
Well, I don't, first of all. Like, that's a myth, and anyone who tells you they do it all by themselves is an absolute liar. So I have an amazing team behind me. I'm really, truly blessed. Like, I don't have a team. Like, I have a tribe. You know, like, all of these people who are in my corner, like, when that belt gets wrapped around my waist, it gets wrapped around their waist too, because they've committed, they've sacrificed just as much as I have. And, like, I think the best recipe for a life well lived is gratitude. Like, yes, I am so busy. Yes, I am, like, stretched super thin right now, but it's doing things that I love and that I want to do. Like, I love being a mom. I love waking up and teaching my children. I love getting up and training. Like, this is the life that I prayed for. You know, I was 16 years old and I had like nothing. Like, I didn't even have a will to live. And so, yeah, like I prayed for the life that I have now, and that keeps me going and gives me more than enough fuel. And yeah, I also am really good at saying no to shit I don't want to do.
No is a full sentence.
No is a full sentence.
I love that for you, because being able to kind of delegate those things is so important. And I love how you just explained it. Brought kind of tears to my eyes as you express all of that. You know, at the end of the day, we're sitting down because there is a fight ahead of you. Mm-hmm. As the days get closer, as things approach, as someone who's accomplished so much already in their life, what's your mantra? What are you telling yourself as we near your competition?
Well, Kayla Harrison, this is my day, this is my purpose. I'm not afraid to win. You want it? Go get it. 5 hard rounds, 1 minute at a time, 1 round at a time, 1 breath at a time, 1 exchange at a time. Kayla Harrison, UFC champion. This is your day, this is your purpose. You're not afraid to win.
I feel like I need to say that into the mirror with your name.
I highly suggest creating a mantra for yourself. It's very empowering. But yeah, like, I mean, that's so, I think too, as women, like, it sounds so silly, but all those little things matter. Like waking up and giving yourself a freaking high five, and like telling yourself you're a bad bitch, and like you can do hard things, and like surrounding yourself with other positive women who feel like that and act like that and carry themselves like that. It's important. And it's not just like overnight. Everyone keeps saying you've accomplished so much, and I'm like, gosh, like I think that's what they say about old people, you know? But like, and it didn't just happen overnight. It was like these small little steps every single day that have turned into a lifetime of achievement for me. And that's it, you know, like I'm not always gonna be motivated, but I can always be disciplined.
I love ending on this note, speaking about women.
Yeah.
This is a big fight for the women's division.
Yeah.
There's a lot of eyeballs. There's a lot of eyeballs because of what you both individually have done, how you come together on the microphones, and then what this might look like as a fight. For you, what kind of pride can you carry knowing that, hey, this might elicit more young girls to watch?
I love it.
It might have, you know, middle-aged guys also being interested. It's people all over the spectrum who are tuning in for this specific matchup.
It's an honor, you know, like I love that. That's what I want. You know, I consider being a champion is a responsibility, and one that you shouldn't take lightly. And I am fully ready and willing to step up and step into that role of being a UFC champion. And the more people that watch, the more lives that I can help change or be a positive role model to, like that's kind of, aside from me having personal goals, that's the goal, you know, like I want to make a difference in the world. I want to have an impact. And the UFC is such a big stage and gives such a great opportunity for that. So I'm super grateful for that.
What will it mean for you to share the belt with your tribe?
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, I cannot wait. You know, it's been a lifetime of sacrifice and a lifetime of discipline. And we're almost there, and I can't wait. It's going to be really magical.
It's so close. Kayla, you are an absolute pleasure to work with at all times.
Likewise.
You are so entertaining to watch inside the octagon. We appreciate your time. I know it's very busy for you. Thank you for sparing a few minutes for us. You are so great. We appreciate you, and we'll see you soon. Good luck.
Thank you. Likewise.